Hi everybody, it's Brittany. Welcome back. So I'm back from New York. I just got back last night and just in time for my 100th subscriber episode. So first I want to just say thank you so much. I'm really happy that I've reached 100 subscribers, and I'm gonna keep making videos and keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully I'll get more people subscribing as I go along. So I decided that my 100th subscriber video is going to be a traditional Sunday Italian sauce. This is, very similar to the way my grandma used to make it. We always used to go over her house every single Sunday, and she'd make a giant pot of sauce. And some weeks, she would have braciole and sausage and meatballs, or meat in the sauce, and she would change it up a little bit. So I decided to go with braciole, Italian sausage, hot and sweet, and I just used ground beef in the sauce. I didn't make meatballs or anything. So I hope you enjoy that recipe. And also, I just wanted to show you guys some things. I actually brought a few unique ingredients back from New York, and I want to show you because I think that I'll probably be trying to use some of these in my upcoming videos. So the 16 bean soup mix by Goya, I'm sure you've seen it before. I love this stuff. You can't find anything like this in Taiwan, so hopefully I'll be making like a really nice winter bean soup with this. Also, this isn't very unique to Americans, I realize, but in Taiwan, these are things that we can't find. So I'm really, happy that I found them. These are some dried chilies. These are guajillo chilies, and then these are just, it says Chile, California, so I'm not really sure, but then it says product of Mexico, so I'm not really sure what kind of chili they are, but I'm going to try these. I want to try to make my own mole sauce, so I'm thinking that I can use these for that. I also brought back some sun-dried tomatoes. Hopefully I can make a good recipe with this. Okay, so now for the interesting stuff. I brought back I went to this really great market in upstate New York in the Catskills, and they had all those like beautiful jellies and jams. So this is one of those type of stores, and I got zesty horseradish jelly, which I've never heard of before, and so I'm excited to give it a try. I'm probably going to put it on sandwiches or meat or something like that, so look for that in some upcoming videos. And then last, I actually found this in the airport in Japan, Narita Airport. This is uzu, it's like uzu paste. So I know that uzu is like, it's a citrus fruit that we don't have in the States, and I don't see it ever in Taiwan either, but it's citrusy. It probably tastes similar to like lemons or kumquats. So I'm going to try to experiment a little bit with this also. So hopefully you'll be seeing this in upcoming videos. So once again, I just want to say thank you so much. If it wasn't for people subscribing to me, I wouldn't have reached 100 subscribers, and I wouldn't have the motivation to continue to keep making videos. So I really hope you enjoy my 100th subscriber video. This is a very special recipe to me, and it takes a long time, and it feeds a lot of people, and it's super delicious. So I really hope you give it a try, and stay tuned. This is 3 sweet Italian sausages and 2 hot Italian sausages. I like that combination. I just cut them into chunks, and that is the next thing that's going to be browned. Getting a lot of nice caramelization. Looking good. I just pulled those. They're not cooked all the way through. They look great. And now the next thing that I'm going to do is, this is a pound of ground beef. You can use ground pork. You can make meatballs. It's really up to you. I'm just going to put in the ground beef. Okay, this is the last step, so I'm going to get this browning in here, and then I'm going to remove it, and then we can move on to making the sauce. Sauce, of course, we're going to need the braciole, we're going to need the ground beef, the sausage, and like I said before, you can really use any kind of meat, combination that you like. This is the one that my family would eat. You can make meatballs. We would make meatballs pretty often, but I figured since I'm doing the braciole, I'll just keep it as ground beef in the sauce. So this is about 6 cloves of garlic, roughly chopped. This is like the equivalent of 1 large onion. This is a large handful of basil. You need some sauce. Today I'm using crushed tomatoes. Normally I like whole peeled tomatoes, but we don't have that right now, so I'm just going to use this. This is one of those giant things of sauce. But I think if you can find like the big ones, but not obviously as big as this, use like maybe 2 of those. Some red wine and salt and pepper. So I'm just going to throw the onions and the garlic in here. I just put a little bit more olive oil in there after I drain the fat. Looks good, right, Mom?
Oh, this looks so delicious. You smell this?
Garlic. Okay.
I love the combination of the garlic, the onion.
Yeah, and you have the brown bits in the bottom from the meat. So I'm just going to let this saute for a few minutes. I'll probably throw a bay leaf in there, and then you will see what happens. So that's caramelizing. I just threw 2 bay leaves in there, salt, pepper, and also pepperoncino, crushed red chili flakes. So now I'm going to put in a few glugs of wine, probably about a cup. All right. That will get any of the scrapey bits. Next, I'm going to throw in my tomato sauce.
Oh,
all right, really? Mom was brave enough to throw that giant can in the pot without splashing herself. Now she's just throwing a little bit of water in the can, and you swirl it around. Okay, let me see how much. A little more.
Get all the sauce off the sides so you don't waste any food at all.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
That's enough?
Maybe a little more. Let me see. Okay, that's good. Okay. Mom, you want to throw it in there?
Yep. Look at how nice.
Okay. So now the meat goes back in the pot. Throw the meat back in.
Wow, look at all that meat.
Yeah.
And all the different meat, you know, Chris?
Not good for you.
All the different meat that she
threw all the
has.
sauce in there and all the meat in there, and I'm just going to season it. A little bit more salt. For me, a little bit more crushed red chili flake.
Yes. Because it's such a lift.
A little bit more pepper. Well, you know, some people don't add the black pepper. You do what you want. And then I'm going to add some fresh basil from my mom's garden. Just ripping it up. It's November and we still have fresh basil, right, Mom? It's pretty weird.
We have fresh basil. We have fresh parsley. We have carrots coming up.
Yep.
Peppers.
Alright, so I'm going to give this a mix, and then I'm going to bring it to a boil. Once I boil it, I'm going to lower the heat again, cover it, and then you have to cook it for like 5 hours. I'm actually only going to cook it probably for like 1 hour tonight, put it in the refrigerator, and then finish it on Sunday. So I'll show you what it looks like when it is. Okay, there's the braciole. It literally will fall apart with a fork. It's so fork tender. I'm just going to remove the toothpicks out of it, cut it into pieces for people. I'll show you what the sauce looks like. It's cooked for about 5 hours. It's really nice and thick. Made my giant bowl of pasta. We have our family dinner set up. And this is going to be a wonderful Italian sauce, so I hope you give this recipe a try and enjoy.